What's going on, guys? Buzzdock, you back again with my AEW Dynamite review, and it's been a while since I've talked about AEW. And I just want to do a review on it. And this week's Dynamite it wasn't the best show I've seen. I've seen better shows on AEW, and this wasn't it. It was very much Crash TV, and okay, Crash TV is good, but you do it in moderation. You've got to do it. Pick your moments when you can do Crash TV. Like people say, "Oh, the Attitude Era was great because of Crash TV." Not really, because some of the Attitude Era wasn't that good. A lot of people suck off the Attitude Era, saying it was the greatest thing ever. I mean, I started watching wrestling the Attitude Era. Most of that stuff wasn't good. Yeah, some of it was good. Some of the Crash TV was good, but not all of it. If you do too much Crash TV, then you just lose the excitement of it, and it just makes you feel kind of low key, and you're just feeling very mediocre if you can keep doing more Crash TV. You can watch maybe a soap opera or something like that. You don't need stuff like that because you don't need to have I have Crash TV, just have a balance, so you can have maybe some Crash TV some weeks and then have it balanced each week. So anyway, start off Impact with a AEW Battle Royal for MJF's ring. Orange Cassidy won this, and basically ever since um Orange Cassidy has ended the feud with Jericho, he's not been the same. Because before, I liked him when he wasn't talking and he wasn't, um, he wasn't wrestling. He was just, his actions spoke louder than words, and he was getting over naturally by that, and now he's talking and he's doing segments, and which I don't mind him doing that, but it really devalues his character if you're gonna do that. Like, you gotta have it balanced on that as well. So, and there's only so much you can do with a Orange Cassidy character. So stuff like that. So obviously MJF versus Orange Cassidy next. Then we had Cody Rhodes and Darby Allin versus Taz's faction. I can't remember what their names are. The faction name. It was Brian Cage and Will Hobbs. Um, it was a typical tag team match. Cody went over with Will Hobbs and stuff. There was a beat down. Sting come out and they're like, Sting, 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 Sting. Yes, 61-year-old Sting came out, and basically the first time since March 2001 that Sting returned on the TNT network, and he came out to confront Cody and Darby on Son of like a little face to face. So is Sting coming out? People are going to say on the internet, "Oh my God, Sting's coming back! Oh my God, Monday Night Wars." No, I don't want Sting to wrestle. To be honest, Sting's return is good that they got Sting. I think if Sting was just there as a backstage person and he doesn't wrestle, that's great. But if you have him wrestle, then that is something that you're following the track what TNA did when they were starting to, start getting a name for themselves, and they would have an ex WWE guy, an ex WCW guy, or an ex TNA guy. They would have them featured constantly, even if it was like, you know what I mean, like a Jeff Jarrett or whoever it was. And speaking of the founder, not speaking of Jeff Jarrett just now, the founder, Cody Rhodes of AEW, why, Cody, do you have so much pyro? If you're in a mid card position on AEW, you're not. I would understand if you're a top guy and you're an established name, like you're going for a title, but you're a mid carder who's basically in the middle of the show and you've got all this pyro. Triple H, oh, God. I think you're trying to be like Triple H. Oh God. I think you're trying to be like somebody else who you're continuously cannot get out of your head. I wonder who that is. Anyway, but yeah, it was good to see Sting, and I just I don't know what's gonna happen, if Sting's gonna wrestle or hopefully not. But yeah. Then we had Jericho versus Kazarian, and Jericho looked out of it in this match. Him and Kazarian, like, this wasn't a good match. Jericho was red, and I was worried for himself. Like, I thought, whoa, is Jericho going to pass out or collapse? I don't know. But Jericho got the win, and it looks like they're slowly planting the seeds with a Sam Guevara face turn, and where he's basically MJ was teasing, throw the towel for Jericho, and Sam goes, no, we're not throwing the towel, and then basically Jericho thought that Sam Guevara was going to throw the towel for Jericho. So there's a lot of tension going on. Jericho wins the match with the elbow, and after the match he says like, listen, the fact of the matter is that we're gonna have an ultimatum next week, and basically if we cannot get along, but we're going to basically end the group. So basically, obviously, what they're going to do is MJF is going to force Sam Guevara out of the group, and also we're going to have a Sam Guevara versus probably MJF feud going on in the future, and then it'll all lead to Jericho versus MJF at some point. Then we had the women's division, and the AEW's women's division is terrible. I'm just saying it's bad. Like, some of these women cannot even cut a promo. You have Britt Baker, one of your best female talkers on the mic. People I've seen online last night sharing on Britt Baker. At least Britt Baker has a character. She is actually getting over with the crowd. She's getting the heat with the crowd. And she has somewhat of a character, which not many people in AEW have. It's a character. And she's actually getting TV time. And some of these other wrestlers, women wrestlers, I'm not being sexist or anything like that, but they cannot talk. They cannot cut a promo. They're just like, they're basic, they're bland as fucking whatever, like the brand, the bland. I cannot take them. They're so generic. They're so boring as a division. They need somebody, and I've said this before. They need a Taya Valkyrie type thing in their women's division. Somebody like an Alexa Bliss, in their women's division. Now I know they're not going to get Alexa Bliss because she's in WWE, but they need somebody a character at that level. I know they got Britt Baker, but they need more than just Britt Baker. She's just carrying that women's division on her own. She needs some more women on her level so they can actually elevate the women's division themselves. Like, it's okay having Britt Baker as your only character on the women's division, but you basically you got Britt Baker's here, and then the rest of the women are like down here. So you really need to get some more women wrestlers who are on the level of Britt Baker. Then we had this thing with the Young Bucks and this fucking group that came out, and this guy was rapping like John Cena and like whatever. So it's like maybe that's the next feud that Young Bucks are gonna feud with. Then we had the match with Kenny versus Omega. No, Omega versus Moxley, and Kenny screwed over. He cheated his way to the AW win, and it looks like Kenny is turning heel. He had Don Callis on there, and they was mentioning. Jay was like, he's the Impact Wrestling executive, and we have him. And I wonder why they said that. They wanted to promote another company if they wasn't in partner with them, i.e., Impact Wrestling and AEW working together. And then you have Don Callis helping Kenny win the match. After that, they're like, fuck this, I'm getting out of here. And he's taking an AEW champion over to another television show. I know it's Access TV and it's kind of like TNT and Access TV. They're different things on the network, but the fact of the matter is he's taking an AEW champion and he's putting it on his TV show. Now, a lot of people are saying, is this going to be an invasion angle with TNA and AEW? I hope not, but in my opinion, it looks like Kenny's going to turn heel, and he may come on next week on Tuesday, and this goofball comes on this fucking interview from AEW. He's like, Kenny, and then this guy's like, Don Callis is like, you'll see on Tuesday, and they're like, what? AEW's Wednesday nights? And he's like, no, on Impact, and that's how the show ended. So overall, guys, leave your thoughts, guys, in the comments, and I'll check you out later. Peace.